Hello everyone, Sableye here, welcome back to the channel, and today we're bringing you this very cool Breloom team that I've been working on for the last little bit. Still experimental, so I'm not going to share the rental code, but the paste will be down below for anybody who wants to try it out. Technician, probably one of my favorite abilities, guys. I really do like it. That's going to lead us to the question of the day. Which ability do you think it's the coolest? It can be on the Pokemon or just completely separate from any Pokemon it's attached to. But I think Technician, really cool. I'm going to stop running, I'm going to jump into game one. We are here with game one. We've got pretty standard like Tailwind, Sun abusing stuff on the other side of the field. So don't know if I necessarily want to be bringing the Breloom or if I just want to kind of counter the Tailwind stuff. And Talonflame does a very good job at that. Is if they're going to try and get Tailwind up, I can get Tailwind up. And if they want to protect, I can feint. Right? Talonflame is, that's why it's on the team. I don't love Talonflame on this team. I don't think the synergy's all there. But beside Great Tusk, it works. And to counter other Tailwinds, it works. Because like, based on how frail this team is, if we're going second, we're probably losing. So we definitely need to get that Tailwind up here. I kind of want to lead like Talon Tusk. Like Talon Tusk seems like it goes pretty hard, so I'll commit to Talon Tusk. Late game Flutter cleans, and Breloom is probably not coming here. Like, yeah, it does decently versus the Tusk, but like it loses to the TU and loses to pretty much everything else. So it's probably just gonna be a chien-pao clean. Yeah. Iron Bundle needs to be replaced. Personally, I have Iron Bundle here because it really kind of helps a lot with the Palance matchup. So if we're playing Palance, Iron Bundle comes. If we're not playing like the Palance cores, Iron Bundle is probably not going to be brought too much. You know, like even in the Palance core, you probably don't want to bring it, but it's just so nice for like the Palafin. It felt right, you know. And also Icy Wind Spore is pretty cool, but I don't know if it's gonna stick around on the team for too much longer. But we're going to go for the fast mode here. Hopefully outpace their fast mode and see what happens. Murkrow Great Tusk into Talonflame Great Tusk. Cool. Okay. So the concern now is them having rocks. However, if I just match Tailwind, I don't care that they Rock Slide. Because that just gives me a free switch in next turn. I will Rock Slide myself. Like, I will... If I lose Talonflame and I do 50% to Murkrow for a Tailwind trade and Rock Slide, I am more than fine with that because I should be shutting down Tailwind or future speed control from their end, and I'm going to get some chip damage here. They're locking themselves into Rock Slide as well, so I can lose Talon. As long as Great Tusk does decide to move here, we're okay. That speed tie loss could hurt. They did crit us. That one probably doesn't matter in the long run though, but we do need to move here. That hurts. Not moving there hurts. However, they are locked into it because they were faster than us. So we do confirm that they are also Choice Scarf, which also allows Fluttermane to hopefully just live and just get Dazzling Gleam Rock Slide off. Now, there's one way this backfires on us, and we saw it already happen on turn 1. So let's hope we don't see it on turn 2 and, you know, not have to worry about this. They're actually going to reset. I respect that. But there's only so much they can switch in. I don't know what you're switching in here, bud. Yeah, your TU is dead. I respect the need to reset, but I don't think it was worth it for you. Because now Fluttermane's going to go crazy here. Rock Slide thankfully going to double connect this time, and following suit will be this Dazzling Gleam, and that should clean. Okay. Now things get interesting because we probably don't live anything Great Tusk goes for anymore. And I've got to reset my Great Tusk, and I also kind of have to want to reset my Fluttermane. I could just let Fluttermane go as I reset my Tusk, which is something I'm considering right now. Just because resetting Tusk is my win condition, right? Like, yeah, I'm just going to reset Tusk. Because even if I switch out Flutter and switch it back in, I'm still getting outpaced. So I'm just going to drop a Gleam if they give it to me. And I'm going to reset the Tusk and bring in chien-pao. It's a little shaky, but I do need to reset. I can't have it being on the field as just a Rock Slide bot. It needs to actually be able to do damage here. Like, I need to come back in, and I need to Headlong Rush and drop Fluttermane, and I need to have Ice Spinner kill Great Tusk. We'll see what the Great Tusk locks into. It's just going to opt for a heavy slam. That I don't agree with. I think that's a really questionable move to lock into. I think that's a really questionable move to lock into. They do crit me, but the crit doesn't matter. And my main concern why they lock into Heavy Slam is because now Great Tusk, I guess they were thinking that they just kill my Great Tusk, but they don't do that. And no, Great Tusk is on the field. They can't heavy slam me. I'm gonna Terra Fire just because it is the better play. Yes, Terra Fire is my better play. I think it's Terra Fire Earthquake, so I don't get Headlong Rush drops. And protect chien-pao. This is a little shaky, but it also should be fine because both Great Tusks are scarfed. Their Heavy Slam is doing nothing, and my Earthquake is going before their Flutter Mane. So next turn what I'll do is I'll Sucker Punch Earthquake. I could have Headlong protected, but if I Headlong Rush protect and I miss the KO somehow, or they protect and they get extra chip damage here, it gets a little shaky. So I think we're all in all fine. Yeah, we're going to win the speed tie this time, get our Earthquake off. So unfortunately Flutter Mane is alive still, but this is going to be a 2-shot thanks to the fact that we have chien-pao on the field. It might just kill. Never mind. Okay, Flutter's gone. We win. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to lock Heavy Slam. They have no choice but to lock Heavy Slam now because they're stuck into it, and this is going to be GG. So Great Tusk kind of carried this one. No Breloom this time, unfortunately, but this is Earthquake and a Sucker Punch. They're not winning being locked into Heavy Slam. They still have Terra too, right? Yeah, but it's over. They still have Terra as well. And that's why I have Talonflame on this team. Because if I can match the Tailwind, I'm probably going to be the faster team, or at the very least be fast enough to not always be completely outsped. And that's exactly what happened there, right? Like I got outsped turn 1 on the speed tie, I got flinched, it was whatever. But the end game was still fast enough for me to still win the game because I got my Tailwind up. Whereas the other way, if I just give them Tailwind and I don't have Talonflame, nah. We'll get into game 2, excuse me. We're going to get another Murkrow. This is Murkrow Serena. So, honestly, Talonflame, still kind of cooking here. Talonflame is still the wave for me. Honestly, I still think it's Talon Tusk as well. I want to go Breloom so badly. I just can't justify it. I'm going to bring Iron Bundle Flutter Mane late game. It's just, this end game is just too good. Like, the other stuff is just too good. When you're playing the Tailwind Mirror, I don't think you can really afford to be bringing Breloom. I think Breloom gets a lot of benefit into the balance compositions, into the games that are trying to be played slower from your opponent. And then you can come in, you start putting like Icy Wind Spore pressure up, Icy Wind into Bullet Seed, outpaces Flutter Mane, right? Stuff like that. That's where you want to be bringing the Breloom. And unfortunately, this is not a match to bring Breloom to. But hopefully, the rest of the team can function and we'll be fine. We'll see. I might try to like force Breloom into the next game just so we can say we used it, but honestly, if the games go fast enough, we might get 4 games in today. We'll see. We shall see. If it goes as fast as that first one, that one was like 4 turns. What do we got? What do we got? Sure. Cool. I'm cool with this. I'm a Tailwind. Do I even need to Tailwind? I should Tailwind. It's just safer for the long game, for the end game here. Tailwind, and I will just drop an Earthquake, honestly. Could close combat the mouse, but the mouse could Terra Ghost, the mouse could protect. Mouse could follow me, and I want to hit the Garchomp as well. Once I get Tailwind up, we're in a pretty decent spot. It's a little shaky because I might have to bring my Flutter Mane in beside my Great Tusk, which gets a little annoying, but we'll maneuver that when we need to maneuver that. Is it Pop Bomb? I wonder if they're going to be Pop Bomb. That could be cute. That could be a very cute play if they are Pop Bomb. But for right now, we game. Earthquake. Imagine if I would have close combated though. Like if I would have gone close combat, we would have been gaming. Alright, but they're just going to Super Fang the Great Tusk. I am more than okay with this. I'm going to Brave Bird. I do want this mouse gone, so I'm going to Brave Bird EQ. I'll deal with Garchomp when I deal with Garchomp. Yeah, the follow me is fine. Brave Bird goes out. We kill the mouse. Earthquake for some damage. Garchomp can't kill both, and they don't have Tailwind. Brave Bird comes out. Goodbye to your mice. So they don't have Tailwind currently. Earthquake is going to do respectable damage. Not nearly as much as I'd like, but hopefully it's just like a Rock Slide. We can lose Talonflame and get Bundle on the field. That would be the ideal. But we'll see. Decent damage. It is just going to be a Rock Slide, and we are going to lose Talonflame and get Bundle on the field. So, actually, Flutter Mane might be better. Because what do they have? They have Murkrow. I think Fluttermane is better right now. And then I can swap Tusk out for Bundle to reset my Scarf for late game. And if they bring in Murkrow, they have to match Tailwind. And then if they match Tailwind, I'm still faster with Fluttermane. And I kill the Murkrow. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. So that was the concept there, right? Like, if they want to match my Tailwind, they have to bring in the Murkrow. And if they do that, we get Dazzling Gleam up. And we can reset our Great Tusk this way. And there's not a whole lot. They're going to Earthquake. I don't think that's enough to kill Fluttermane. And Dazzling Gleam is more than okay here. I maybe could go for the Terra Fairy, but I don't think I need to. The scary part of this endgame is going to be stalling out their staggered Tailwind, because they're going to end this. My Tailwind's going to end. They're going to have 2 more turns, which is not great. There's their Terra. They've got a Terra. There's no way they either don't. They're going to either A, Terra, or B, Protect. One of those 2 things is happening here. Okay. There it is. Like I said, one of those 2 things is happening. They're not just going to give me the Chomp. There was just zero way that they were going to do that. Here's a Fluttermane. We do have 1 more turn of Tailwind. I respect that play from their end. I really do. Because now they're trying to, like, make sure they have 3 turns of Tailwind. But me still having an extra turn here is really, really nice. I'm going to commit to Terra Fairy. What do they have? Yeah, I commit to Terra Fairy because I don't need my fire on Tusk. I think I have to try and land a Hydro. Because if I go Freeze Dry and they go Terra Fire, I lose. So I have to do it this way. It's unfortunate. Oh? Are we just getting massive damage onto something here? I should have Freeze Dried, honestly. Freeze Dry would have gone crazy here. But we're going to Terra Fairy. They're going to match the Tailwind. We're going to hopefully pick up both KOs. And if we can pick up both KOs, we're in a really, really good position. If we miss the Serena here, this is really, really poor. But I'm hoping it's not AV. But if it's AV, it's probably the only way it lives. And then Bundle will be faster. So there's their Tailwind to match my Tailwind. Gleam is going to come on out. Well, Bundle actually is going to connect its Hydro Pump first, I should say. That didn't do a lot of damage, but Serena has some decent natural bulk, so not tough to say if it's AV or not there. That Murkrow surviving is the best case scenario for us. We could not have asked for a better turn. It's going to be Berry on the Serena as well, which is fine. But now I can Icy Wind, thanks to the fact that the Murkrow is alive. That was Sash Murkrow, right? Or did it just actually live that? I wasn't paying attention. Anyways, we use Icy Wind Dazzle now. This will help stall out the Protect. That's a good play. But now I'm in a spot where I just pivot around with my Bundle. They Brave Bird, that is correct. They're going to lose. They're making sure. I respect that. Making sure Murkrow goes off the field. I do respect that. It's a little bit shaky here of an endgame. But Fluttermane is still at full health. This is really annoying. This is really annoying because they still have the Terra ability. Or the ability to Terra, I should say. If they didn't have the ability to Terra, it's an easy preserve Bundle, win this game with Icy Wind late game. Right? So what I do here is I think I just Dazzling Gleam if I get it. And I think I sack the Great Tusk and play this to a Bundle endgame. Now, there's also a chance they double Fluttermane here, meaning Great Tusk is going to survive the turn. But that doesn't actually necessarily help me either. Do I Protect Bundle and sack Great Tusk? I don't think that helps, so I think I do it this way. That was a good Protect under Serena. Had I protected Bundle the turn prior, I really probably just win the game. Protect Bundle, bringing Great Tusk to stall a turn. Yeah, letting that Murkrow go down was really bad for me. Having Bundle take that much damage as well really, really hurt. Then again, it could also just be Adamant Chomp. You're going to see the Terra right now. You know you're going to see the Terra, right? It's hitting the field right now, and you know it's probably going to be Fire. There's the Fire. Cool. So it's what they're not going to Earthquake beside themselves, right? So they might just say Power Whip. Yeah, they don't. I don't think they Earthquake. They're going to Earthquake beside their own Serena. Can you like take yourself out, please? Great Tusk is alive. Fluttermane unfortunately does not live because of a crit, and that could matter. That crit could matter. Can they like miss a high jump kick? They're not going to click high jump kick, but can they like miss a high jump kick? It's a drop kick. Okay, cool. And that officially seals. Actually, if they're banded, they're not banded though. So my win con is they earthquake themselves. My win con is that they earthquake themselves. Because this is an easy protect. I needed to freeze dry the switching out Garchomp, and I win the game. If I freeze dry the Garchomp on the switch out, I win the game. Also, if I don't get crit, it gets interesting. Because then I still have a Great Tusk, and they might be more inclined to earthquake themselves. You know, they're looking for the spread damage sort of thing. So they really just said, I don't care that I'm that. I don't know about that. I don't know. I should have just freeze dried Serena. Maybe, like, I get it. They're saying I'm gonna protect to stall out the Tailwind. I do get it, but I don't know if I agree with it. Cause like if I just attack, you lose. Like if I just attack Serena there, they lose. Whereas like they don't need the Swords Dance. I have to protect there and hope that they earthquake themselves. They do earthquake themselves too. That's the worst part. Getting a double protect wins me the game. Getting that double would have won me the game. Oh well. But if I freeze dry instead of trying to hard call with a Hydro Pump, I do just win the game. So can't complain there. We'll get into game 3 for you guys. We're here. The real question is, can I bring Breloom? Now, interestingly enough, I could almost try to force it here. Like, it's nice to ignore the redirection from the Amoonguss. It's nice into the T-Tar. It's nice into the Great Tusk. It's nice into the bundle because Mach Punch just goes crazy. I actually am very tempted to bring it. And I think I'm going to in the late game. Like, I think I'm going to go like Tusk, Talon. Once again, I'm keeping my Tailwinds matched here. It's a must-have. I'm going to force Breloom into this one. And I think I bench the chien-pao and the bundle and just bring Flutter Mane late game. Although I could bring chien-pao. Yeah, having an extra way to hit Amoonguss is nice. But his bundle is better than that for that. Yeah, bundle is just better for... no, chien-pao is better because I hit Flutter Mane as well. So this is an interesting one. I probably shouldn't be bringing Breloom here. But I'm bringing Breloom off the fact that we're using Breloom for a YouTube video. So I'm bringing Breloom here. I feel like Talon, Tusk, chien-pao, Flutter Mane is just a method here. You know, just to keep the bully up. But we'll see what happens. Game plan right now is Tailwind, Rock Slide. Actually, you know what the real game plan is? Is to feint Rock Slide. Take out the Talonflame before it can move, and then go from there. I actually like that a lot more. Then they don't get Tailwind. Then I can Tailwind. Yeah, I like that a lot more. We'll see what they lead, though. Obviously, this is all situational based on what they're going to bring, so. That is T-Tar Talon versus Great Tusk Talon. Okay, so I don't think T-Tar wants to risk taking a close combat because I could easily match Tailwinds right now. So I'm going to do it this way, and I am going to go for the feint play where there's a chance we both don't get Tailwind up, and I'm fine with that, right? There's no reason to... I could Tailwind, right? I would Tailwind here strictly to say that if I miss a Rock Slide, at least I still have Tailwind. Whereas this way I'm kind of relying on Rock Slide hitting, which is a little less than optimal, but we're going to throw for content. Is this considered throwing for content? I don't know. I think it works if we can get it off. If we get the play to work, we're gaming. Yeah, okay, feint's going out. That's beautiful. Great Tusk is going to Rock Slide. We are thankfully going to double connect. Don't have to worry about that. What? We're going to get the flinch. It's fine. It's fine. We got bailed out. We got bailed out. How did they live that? All right, Great Tusk. Come on, bud. You're kind of letting me down, bud. You're kind of letting me down, Great Tusk. And no one gets hit by sand, so they are goggles as well right now. I'm going to go chien-pao. No, I go Breloom. And Breloom is basically saying, if you want to... Oh, I'm just going to spore. What am I saying? I just click spore. Click rock spore. Not what I wanted to click. Yeah, I click Rock Slide. I'll be faster than the T-Tar. I'll click Spore. And we start gaming. I don't need to worry about having a sash because I don't have a sash. I want to keep it alive on the chien-pao, which is another reason I didn't bring it in here. I also kind of scare them out with like a potential Mach Punch. They might want to Terra, but if they Terra and they're flying, they take more Rock Slide damage. They might want to switch out, but if they switch out, whatever comes in is getting spored. The Spore is just the correct play right here, and having that ability to click Spore faster than my opponent can click Spore with the Ramungus just feels really nice with Breloom. Just simply put, it feels nice. I don't know how else to say it. They should try to make a maneuver around to some degree here. They could try to quick guard as well, but they're not going to do that. We're going to Rock Slide. I could have just clicked Mach Punch and killed this T-Tar. Maybe I should have, but like, either way, it's taking a nap. Okay, so I can kill it next turn if I so choose. Not sure if I necessarily want to. I'm hoping they bring in like Bundle, because I have the funny button versus Bundle of Terra fighting Mach Punch just to drop it. In fact, I'll probably reset my Great Tusk as well in that turn, but we'll see what comes in. Speaking of Bundle, there it is. Sash. No, okay, Booster. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is exactly what we wanted to see. They could still Terra Ghost with this Pokemon. So I'm gonna make the reset of Tusk. I'm gonna commit to it. I don't know how common Terra Ghost realistically is right now, so we're gonna commit to this here. If it's Terra Ghost, they got me. And like I could have clicked Spore or something, but I shouldn't be dying to the Freeze Dry based on the fact that I'm Terra fighting and getting rid of my weakness. So at the end of the day, it's not the worst case scenario. If I force the Terra Ghost, chien-pao's on the field, I Mach Punch there and I Sucker Punch there, and I'm still fine. So I'm still covered, right? What's going on right now is still perfectly covered. There's no real issues one way or the other. Breloom can kind of put in work right now. We're going to Terra first, please. We're going to Terra first, so they did not Terra. They might just protect and try to buy themselves an extra turn to wake up, which I respect. But there's still not a whole lot they can do to Terra fighting Breloom right now. So, Breloom kind of cooking. Alright, Breloom, I'm happy because I actually haven't gotten this off last night. They are going to protect. Unfortunate. That's fine. Hopefully we can get that sleep turn. Would be really helpful. Not that we realistically need it, but it would be nice to see. Perfect. We do get the sleep turn. Okay. Now this is a little annoying. Strictly off the fact that I'm a little scared of what Bundle wants to go for here. Because Bundle might still want to Terra out of this. Right? And I lose my Sash. Bundle is the priority. Can I cover a switch it? I just don't want to do it into Terra Ghost, you know? They don't really have a switch in for this, so I could Sucker Punch. Like, Sucker Punch is technically... I'm Sucker Punching. I'm not tossing this game. I don't think it's optimal, but I'm not tossing this game off random Terra Ghost. And if they switch out, Great Tusk is faster in the end game, so I'm still fine with this. Could have called that. I was this close to clicking Ice Spinner. I was this close to clicking Ice Spinner because now I'm letting them get Flutter on the field for free here, which is really, really bad. Are they going to Terra? They are going to... I guess it's Terra flying T-Tar. This is problematic. But at that point, I'm still fine because I'll have chien-pao still. Yeah, I'm still fine here, I think, because I'll still have chien-pao. I think I still win this game. Like, I think this game is still won with Great Tusk chien-pao, depending on who they hit here. Obviously... not a great turn for me, but should have hard called this. I should have hard called this. I was so close. They do wake up. They are going to Terra Blast. Oh, they're going to Rock Slide. Okay, that's fine. I can maneuver this. chien-pao is going to dodge because chien-pao is a gamer. That's what you absolutely love to see. And, okay. Not the best spot in the world for me. So now I protect chien-pao because I need to have the double up. And now I have to let Breloom go down, unfortunately. Right, I still have my Great Tusk. Yeah, okay. So I let Breloom go down here, and then it's just Ice Spinner headlong, you know what I mean? And then I just keep bullying. There's nothing they can do. If I get the chance to, for whatever reason, I Bullet Seed this slot. For whatever reason, if I get the chance, I get the chance. Right, there's no real reason not to do that. If I get the chance to do it, I get the chance to get it off. It's going to just be Dazzling Gleam here, but I should have hard called that the previous turn. I would have been in such a better position. Like, it's not even funny how much of a better position we could have been in here. But, like, it doesn't matter because we still win the game. But like, it could have been so much better. And then Breloom could have actually done something, you know? Like, Breloom would have actually been in a position to do something. And it's a little unfortunate that's because I didn't get that read right that we got it wrong. But then again, Breloom did force that read onto them and force them out. So now that we have Scarf Tusk, now it's just over. Like, yeah. Ice Spinner to you. They have to try and make some sort of maneuver here, but there's no maneuver. I don't think there's a maneuver they can make to pull this one back here. Because Ice Spinner will kill the Tar, Headlong Rush will kill you, and then I still have a 2v1 versus the bundle in which I Sucker Punch and Headlong, and it's just over. They have to try and switch in a bundle now, but even at that point, it's still probably too much for bundle to handle. T-Tar has to switch out here. It's their only play. I also think, I know we dodged the Rock Slide on chien-pao, but I don't think it kills me. And since Sand is up anyways, the Protect on that last turn we're still pretty much in the same spot. So, Headlong Rush gonna come on out. Goodbye Fluttermane. Goodbye Ice Spinner. Goodbye into the into this T-Tar. And because they switched in the booster and switched out off of the booster energy, they're no longer faster than my Great Tusk, and that will seal the game. So Ice Spinner should clean this one up. Unless Ice Spinner doesn't kill, there ain't no way. Yeah, get out of here, T-Tar. Cool. Ain't no way Ice Spinner doesn't kill there. So Breloom, unfortunately, didn't get the kills it wanted here. Could have played that a whole lot better. Like, I could have Mach Punched the T-Tar sooner, right? But I think for the most part, it was still okay. Like, it did its job. Did its job. It was enough to say it was part of the W, you know? It was part of the W. We Sucker Punched and Headlong now. GG. Nothing they can do. They've lost their booster energy. Even if they still had their booster energy, a couple Sucker Punches probably finishes off the bundle anyways. So, we're fine. Yeah, Breloom. Guys, I do think it's good. We didn't get the matchups today, unfortunately. Like, I really wanted to see, like, Palance or, like, some Ting Luge that I could, like, bully with it. Because, like, you do pretty much bully, like, those slower teams. With Breloom, you get the Spore options, you get the big fighting coverage, which is really, really nice as well. It's just a really good piece into stuff like Ting Lu, into Palafin. You're also probably going to be faster than most Palafins, so if you get them low enough, a Mach Punch can kill. You don't have to worry about Wave Crash coming into you because you're faster than them. So, I don't know, I think Breloom has a lot of pros right now. Obviously, I think it's tough to work around. Like, I don't know if this is ideal for it. They're going to... What are they going to have, though, that they're going to possibly do here? Nothing. Like, is it an Encore they tried to click there? Like, they're going to Encore me into Sucker Punch, hope that I somehow don't kill them, but they still lose. Yeah, I don't know what they were going for there, but with that, that is going to be it for this one, guys. Breloom, unfortunately, didn't do as much as I would have wanted to. I do still think it's very cool, so feel free to try the team out down yourself. The link, the paste to it will be down below. With that, thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to stop rambling now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in a future video.